Hey you beauties, do you want to win yourself a free NHL Adidas At A Zero jersey?
Huh?
Well, you can. If you click like and subscribe on this video, you will be entered into the 5K giveaway where I will be giving away 2 prize packs, one of which being some sick World Cup of Hockey awesome minifigures, and the second being a free NHL Adidas At A Zero jersey, so make sure you click that like and subscribe button to enter. How's it going, you beauties? It's Producer Guy Film. We are back with some more NHL 18 content. Hey, really quick, please be sure to crush that like and subscribe button. Do you want to know why? I'll tell you what you want, what you really want, because once we get to 5K, 5,000 subscribers, there will be a free Adidas At A Zero NHL jersey. Any player, any team you want, we'll make it happen. Trust me, we'll make it happen. But in second place, there's going to be some sick World Cup of Hockey minifigures. So don't you worry, 2 people are going to be winning some awesome prizes. I hope you guys enjoy the jersey too, because it's a really nice fit. I got one of the At A Zeros. I got a Leaf one. It's nice. It fits well. It looks really good. It's probably one of my favorite jersey designs, actually, to be honest. Like, the way it's kind of cut, the way it looks, I think it's pretty neat, in all honesty. And so today, we are going to see if a team from the 1980s, 80s-born players, team from the 1980s, we're going to be bringing back the Hartford Whalers. No, an 80s team can win the Stanley Cup. Let's take away the Florida Panthers, because apparently no one has a problem with the Florida Panthers being taken away, so there we go. And we're going to see if they could win the Stanley Cup. So the 90s team, they pulled it off. They pulled it off. Oh, I didn't switch the logo yet. Whatever. It's fine. I don't really care. There we go. 99 overall. So the 90s team was 98 overall, but this team is 99 overall. The Edmonton 80s with the Anaheim logo, because I just am a doofus who forgot to switch over to the logo. That's fine. Not a problem. So let's see. Can this all-star team win the Stanley Cup? There is a bunch of good players on this team. Bunch of 6 superstar, star-studded players on this squad itself. You're going to recognize a lot of these names. And the whole point of this is because someone pointed it out, and I'm going to put the comment right here. Bing! Is I'm going to have the 80s and 90s teams after this play against each other, and we will see which decade has the true superiority. I'll be doing commentary over that as well, just to keep you guys hopefully entertained, and we'll see which decade is truly dominant. So if they both win the cup, I'll have to see who gets home. If this team doesn't win the cup, then the 90s team will get home ice. So let's check out the lines really quick. Look at that first line. It's filthy. Ovi, Crosby, Kane. Generational, and really good. I don't know if Kane's generational. You let me know. Then we got Jakub Voracek, Evgeny Malkin, and Phil Kessel. We got that Pittsburgh connection with Voracek. Oh, disgusting. Then we got Jamie Benn, Claude Giroux, and Blake Wheeler. Again, filthy. And then Kopitar, Backstrom, and Patrice Bergeron. Wow. And then on defense, we got Weber and Burns, Suter and Keith, and Letang and Subban. Oh my goodness. We got like 5 Canadians and 1 American. Filthy looking decor. And in net, got Carey Price and Sergei Bobrovsky. It's Bobrovsky. And how's this team going to do? I'm going to say a conference final loss for this team. Just because they're going to get us close, and I don't think they're going to seal the cup. Last time might have been a fluke. Who knows? But first month, let's get it on out of the way. And there's there's a couple things I want to talk about today. First, Alex Burrows. Wow. Okay. So, in any hockey setting, there is no need, get it, huh? There's no need for you to ever knee somebody, especially in the back of the head. In any hockey scenario, there's no place for kneeing at all. Whether it's knee on knee, you don't knee anybody in hockey. Like, I can't think of any other situation in hockey that you would ever want to knee somebody. 10 games. Now, I have a personal bias and vendetta against the guy. I don't like him. But you know what? 10 games, I think it's fair. 10 games, that's an 1/8 of a season. That's some decent change he's going to be missing out on. 10 games is that's a pretty substantial suspension, especially when he waived his right to an in-person hearing, which over the phone ones, I think they can only hand out a maximum of 5 games, if I'm not mistaken. But in person is when they can really lay down, they can really throw the book at you. And so I personally think 10 games was fair. Let me know what you guys think of how long Burrows should have got. But the biggest thing I want to talk about today is I was watching this show, and it just got me thinking about how I got into hockey. We talked about the earliest hockey memories, but what I want to talk about is, was there a player or players, we'll say up to 3, was there players who really got you into the game? Okay. Because for me, my like players that got me really into the game was Curtis Joseph. He was one of them. He's a goalie, and I loved the way he played. I loved his mask. I loved the fact that he was nicknamed Cujo. I thought it was like a sick name. I love how he had like the Stephen King Cujo dog on his mask. I thought that was really awesome. Number 2 who got me into it is Paul Kariya. I just love the way Paul Kariya played, and of course, you know me. You know I had a thing with the Mighty Ducks growing up. I loved the Mighty Ducks, and he was like arguably one of their best players. He was their captain. And I love the way he played. He was fast, he was skilled, he had a great shot, and who could ever forget? Kariya, the fans want one. Scars! Off the floor, on the board, Paul Kariya. Like, who could ever forget that? Like, that was just disgusting. And the last person is one of the longest reigning captains of the Toronto Maple Leafs, and that is Matt Sundin. I loved Matt Sundin as a player. He was just the face of the Maple Leafs for a decade plus. Put up a lot of points, put up a lot of goals. He was just a great role model, a great person to look up to. And he just had so many memorable moments, like whether it was good, like tying the game up against Carolina, or even some infamous ones, like throwing his stick up into the crowd. And then I remember Alfredson like mocking it. Oh my goodness, oh Danny Alfredson. I loved to hate the Sens when I was a kid growing. Like when I was a kid, I loved that Battle of Ontario, and then I would be like, ew, the Senators. It's funny because like they say like Leafs and Habs like a great rivalry, but I always think the Battle of Ontario might just trump that. It might not have the history, but like it has decent history, like the hit on Tucker, like the Sens never beating the Leafs in like a playoff series, like for the last like couple decades. Like there's some good decent history there, and I remember like Match just being at the forefront of it all. So you know what? I want to hear your guys' players that got you into hockey. Like, I think that would be really awesome to read. That would be a cool thing, because I love reading, like, honestly, I love just saying these things and, like, reading your comments and, like, the different stories and, like, the different moments you guys have. Like, that's really cool to me to read. So please keep it up. I honestly look forward to it in every video. Like, making the videos fun, but reading your comments is honestly better. Alright, so Patrick Kane with 102 points for the team. Ovi with 96. Nice. Crosby, 84. So our top line was a point per game. I expected that. Malkin, 68. Ben, 52. Kessel, 52. Burns, 45. Voracek, 45. Subban, 38. Alright, kind of goes down. Who had the least? Shea Weber with 24. Let's check goaltending. Was it split? No, Price was our starter. 4-3 wins, 11 losses. A 9.22 save percentage. And Bob with 18 wins, 3 losses, and a 9.28. So we got great goaltending, great offensive production. So we might have clinched the Presidents. We definitely clinched the conference. So let's actually just check the team stats really quick. We'll check the just the entire league, because we always check the player tree after. So yeah, we clinched the Presidents with Tampa, Washington, Columbus in 5th, Pittsburgh 4th. All right, Vegas, not too bad. Who's in the basement? Philly, Islanders, Jets, Ducks, and Leafs. Philly at the bottom was kind of surprising. Same with the Islanders. Don't really know what's going on there. So let's advance and let's go into the playoffs. All right, so it looks like we're going to be playing either Detroit. Yeah, Detroit. Cool. So let's see how we do against the Detroit Red Wings. Finally making it back into the playoffs. Good for you, Red Wings. Let's see how they do. All right, first game, 2-0 win, 4-3 win, and a sweep. Cool. Nice. Nice and easy. First round. You're never going to find me complaining about a sweep in the first round. That looks delicious. All right, Tampa Bay Lightning. This one is going to be a lot closer. I'm going to say, ooh, 7. And another sweep. Never mind. Okay. The Columbus Blue Jackets. All right, we're going against my boy Revive Legacy's favorite team. All right, let's see what happens. And it's going down to 7. It's going down to 7. Oh, no, we won. All right. Went to 7, 6. Okay, wow. So we won the first 2, lost, and then we won game 4, but lost the next 2, forcing 7, and then the Sharks. Let's see against the San Jose Sharks. And we win the Stanley Cup. So now I'm going to have to go back and see who had the most points in the regular season then to determine home ice standings. Interesting. Good job, 80's team. Good job. Good for you. Let's check the awards here. You know I like to check that. All right, so Stanley Cup, Presidents to us, Clarence S. Campbell to the Sharks, Prince of Wales to us, Player Awards, Art Ross to Stamkos, Hart Memorial to Stamkos. Yes, I want to go to college. I want to take that Stam course. Norris to Hedman. Tampa Bay just cleaning up in the awards. Lady Bing to our Patty Kane. Hey, because you know why? Gentlemanly conduct. He's such a nice guy. I love him. Calder to Besser, or for those of you who really like it, the Kessel to Besser. Kessel to Besser. There we go. Conn Smythe to Sidney Crosby. Frickin' course, it's Crosby. Vesna to Lundqvist. Jennings to Price and Bobrovsky. Masterton to Jeff Petrie. Selke to Jordan Stahl. Ted Lindsay to Stamkos. Maurice Richard to Stamkos. Or Stamkos if you want to go take a Stamkos. But darn. Tampa Bay raking in those individual awards. Not too shabby. Let's check the playoff tree before we go. And wow, we had quite the scare there in game in the later rounds, but we ended up taking the cup, and I'm pretty happy about that. So let's see, Washington. Wow, they didn't even have to worry about beating Pittsburgh because they lost to Columbus, lost to Pittsburgh, or Pittsburgh lost to Columbus. The Washington still gets put out in the second round. So there you go. Sharks ended up beating the Canucks, the Flames, and the Wild got to the conference final and lost. Ouch. And then in the 7-game series, the 80's win. I like how it says 80's wins. Like that grammatically makes no sense. It happens. All right, so hey, again, please be sure to click like and subscribe on that video because you know what? If you're subscribed, you have a chance to win a free Adidas Set of Zero NHL jersey. Any team you want, any player you want. It's pretty good. It's pretty good. I'm producer Guy Phil. I will see you in the next one, Cake Eaters. Stay classy.